Say, well, why we got to go to church all the time? And I know sometimes when I was younger, I used to think the same thing. But when you think about it now, I said, man, the more you stay in his presence, he said, if you dwell in my presence, you do what I asked you to do. He said, there's some things that I promised that will take care of you. He said, if you dwell in the secret place of the Most High and abide under the shadow of the Almighty, he began to declare, he said, I say this of the Lord, that he will be our refuge and he will be our fortress, for he is our God. In him will I trust. And it dropped down a little further in the 91st Psalm in verse 15. He said, then we can call upon him and he will answer us. And when we are in trouble, he said, I'll be right there. He said, I will deliver you and I will honor you. He said, with long life. I love that word. Long life, I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. If you're not, look at this. He said, long life. Long life. If you're not, he said you're going to be satisfied. If you're not satisfied, keep on living. If you're not satisfied doing the work of God, keep on living. You can't manifest heaven on earth. Man, you better ask somebody. Now, the answer to your question. When the devil try to say your jig is up and ain't nothing you can do about it, turn to Hebrew chapter 9. And I like proving the devil wrong because, see, he tricked us so much. He said, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. And he said, not only that, they reject knowledge. See, when you reject to search the word, you refuse to search the word, and when the word comes, if you don't embrace that word, you're going to allow the enemy to destroy you. It's not God destroying you. You forfeit the benefit of a long life by not following God's word. Hebrew 9:27, he says, and just as it is appointed for all men, the Amplified, once to die. All it said, you're going to die. Everybody, we're not saying you're not going to die. Right. Now, Jesus may come and then you may not. You may be caught up. But you won't be in this same body. But he said, yes, it's appointed that men, they are going to die. Because he gave us 120 years at least. But we could even extend that if we do what we said according to Deuteronomy 11. But he said it's appointed for all men once to die. He didn't say there's appointed a time for all men to die, which is how most people read into that. But that's not what it said. It just said it is appointed for all men once to die, and after that, a certain judgment. But he was describing how, even when he said that, he was describing how Jesus died once and for all for everyone. Amen. In other words, the life that they're living in heaven, we can enjoy here on earth. Thank you, Lord. Yes. If you do it my way, you can start enjoying some heaven while you're here on earth. Amen. Everybody trying to, well, not everybody, some people trying to hurry up and get to heaven so they can relax and be free from pain and no more crying, no more tears. Well, you can get rid of some of that down here before you go. If you just do things God's way, that don't mean we won't have challenges, but it does mean we can enjoy heaven while we're here on earth. And if we show people a lot more heaven in our lives, they'll want to go to heaven. All of us that's been around church any given length of time, we saw church people, and it's not an indictment against them, it's just the way it was. It's an observation. We used to see church folks and say, I don't want none of that. Because it looked like they're having a rough time. I don't want to go there. Why should I want to go serve your God, go to your church, go to whatever heaven you say you got, and look like you're not doing too good to me? My Lord. Now, that's just the way it looked back in the day. And sometimes it look like that now. But the thing is, if we do what God say do, we can start living a life that's full of heaven in our lives. It will be manifested in such a way where people will see some of heaven through us.